Hello, glorious, random, double spilling way that might even lead to a third damn spilling way. How the hell are you today? You look pretty great. I just met you. I actually found you on Google Maps literally like 3 minutes ago, and I wasn't really planning on fishing today, but you look too damn good. Can't contain myself, can't help myself. Today, you are gonna get violated. I'm not sure how good you're gonna be because the water's really clear and I can see the bottom, but we'll give it our all. Nice to meet you. Pow. Alrighty, you dirty old stash sickles, and the only reason I say stash sickles is because it's 25 degrees right now, and Boo and I are getting ready to leave tomorrow on a trip to go ice fishing. The lens on this camera is pretty dirty, but I'm too lazy to clean it, and we're gonna do some fishing quick. I was literally stuck behind a train, staring at my phone, passed over like a little mini creek that was covered in ice. Might actually go back there as it warms up, maybe it'll clear up, but yeah, hopped on Google Maps. Literally, this spot isn't that far from my house and I've never found it somehow. I was stuck behind a train. Luckily, you guys know I always come prepared. I had night crawlers, corn, and my boots in the truck. I don't exactly have the warmest clothes, but as long as I run back and forth on these rocks enough times, I should stay pretty warm. So let's do this shit. I'm excited. This is a new spot, and yeah, that doesn't happen too often either. So we're gonna try here, try there, maybe try down the creek a little bit, or we might have to drive to another spot to finish up this video. But I was literally on the way to buy ice fishing stuff, so I can only get away with a couple hours here, and then gotta go buy ice fishing stuff. And Boo and I are gonna be doing some ice fishing tomorrow or the next day. We leave tomorrow, we have to drive a long way, but come along with me. Let's see what the hell lives here. Let's try to catch something. Pow. I'm excited. Even though I can see the bottom on this side, it looks like it's kind of deep over there. And yeah, we got a chance, but right here it's like 3 feet deep and I can see the bottom, so yeah, that's not good. If I could see fish, that would be good, but I cannot see fish. I just see the bottom and leaves and stuff and things. So first we're gonna chuck out a night crawler, and I have a blade bait tied on, so I'm gonna throw around a blade bait, see if I can't get, I don't know, walleye or drumfish or something. There's a spot right down the way that also has muskies randomly. I don't know, maybe they made their way up here at some point, but I doubt it. Don't hold your breath. But crawler out quick, and then yeah, start chucking the blade bait. Usually in spots like this, it happens pretty quick. So what? I guess when there's ice on part of the creek, maybe it won't happen quick. I don't know. We'll be sure to give it enough time, but not too much time, because we just want to catch something. Oh, bud, that's like 5. Hopefully it's 5 and full of fish. It's always the hope anyway. I don't even care what they are, boys and girls. Carp are the last thing on the list, but honestly, I'd take a carp over a 5-inch channel. So we'll just wing it and see what happens. Blade bait tied on, a little bit too big of a size though. I really wish I had a 1/4 ounce, but we don't have one, so we'll throw a 1/2 ounce. See if we can't get a predator fish and then maybe double up on crawlers, or yeah, maybe throw out corn. I haven't thought that far ahead, like I said. Just discovered this place. Do I think it's gonna be great? No, but there's something special about fishing a new spot that gets me excited. So we'll chuck this around for a while, and if we got to come up with a new game plan, I guess we'll come up with a new game plan. I think we're gonna have to straight retrieve our blade bait. Too many damn leaves. Leaves. All right. See you soon when we figure something out, if we figure something out. I don't really see much for fishing tackle floating around. It's a pretty obvious spot, even though it took forever for me to find, but the fact that there's no fishing tackle sitting around or trash or anything kind of makes me nervous. Doesn't make me feel all good inside. Not a lot of places to fish where I live. Well, there's a decent amount, but there's more people than places to fish, so there's not very many places that don't get fished at all. This one looks like it really just hasn't gotten fished. What's this up here? Is this a can of corn? If that's a can of corn, we might be in business. That is a can of corn. So someone at the very least has carp fished here, but I'm not really seeing much else. We'll see what we can figure out though. But yeah, that right there is actually a decent amount of ice. Probably shouldn't have done that. Now it's gonna float into my line, but I just wanted to see how thick it was. Not super thick, but it was enough that I couldn't poke it with my rod tip and break it, so yeah. Thick enough. All right, I'm literally gonna make like 10 more casts with this, and then we're gonna throw out corn on the bottom because we found a can of corn. We don't have too much time to waste, so can't be doinking around with shit that doesn't work for too long. Can't be doing that. Actually, you know what? Screw the blade bait. I'm gonna throw on a tiny jig head and night crawler and let the current just kind of push it around. Cover water that way. I like having a bottom rod and something else going, so I really don't think lures are the play. So we'll do a jig head night crawler on this pole and go from there, and that way we can go down there and float a jig head through those brush piles over there that have a nice little stream of current going through them. All right, see you soon, bye. Well, 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 spot number 4, who would have guessed it, but my favorite spillway of the damn year. Don't let me down. Alrighty, well, random new Spillway Google Maps challenge has been a big giant failure. I've been to 2 spots since the first spot and got 1 bite. And I think it was a tiny channel. It was on a night crawl on the bottom. And where I was supposed to be going to buy ice fish and stuff, now I'm just bound and damn determined to catch a damn fish today, or a bunch. And I went to a spot that has muskies, tried that. Didn't really work out. I'm gonna clean you guys finally. Not much better. Anyway, who cares? So yeah, we're here. We're gonna try to catch some fish. This is our best chance. We've got 2 hours till it gets dark, and then yeah, I gotta go get the ice fish and stuff. I'll quit mentioning it, but yeah, I'm excited for ice fishing, but now I just wanna catch a damn fish. So come along with me. Let's see if we can get a wiper, walleye, get anything. Let's do this shit. Poo-poo. All right, I brought down a jerk bait today, which is different. Not much different, but it's different. So we're gonna be trying the jerk bait. Last time I was here, I also figured out towards the end that drifting a jig head night crawler is actually pretty effective. Even though I missed every fish that bit it, it was still pretty effective. So we're gonna be doing that too. And yeah, so I'm gonna throw out a night crawler on the bottom, throw the jerk bait, throw as many lures as I can think of that might actually work. And then, yeah, we'll just kinda, how do rods get so tangled? I don't even know how that happened. Seems physically impossible how that happened, but we're gonna throw jerk baits, any lures I can think of, and then I guess drift a night crawler. See if we can't get something figured out. There we go. Isn't it so weird how line can get tangled in like impossible ways, or ways that you would think would be impossible, but it manages to do so somehow? Always seems to happen. But all the other spots we were fishing today were kind of shaded, and yeah, this one's not. It's been getting blasted by the sun all day. There's no trees around, so not saying the water temp's that much warmer, but it makes me feel better about our chances. It might be getting hit already. Not very well, but it got hit. I guess it's still getting hit. What'd I tell ya? Sun and stuff. I think the jig head night crawler is gonna be pretty deadly. This is a Carolina rig though, but water's clear enough for the jerk bait too, so hopefully we can get a wiper or a walleye on that. Whatever this was seemed piddly, so make sure I still have my crawler and pop it back out. Instant bite though. We got a bite at one of the spots like I said, but it definitely wasn't instant, and it was even more pathetic, which you wouldn't think would be possible because that bite was pretty pathetic. But yeah, wish me luck. I will need it. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm gonna try drifting the jig head crawler. Well, we still have some daylight. Might as well. But the night crawler on the bottom is getting tapped like constantly. Like it literally just got tapped. So I'm gonna try the jig head night crawler so I have more of a direct connection. Let the current just kind of push it down and see if I can't float it past a dumb one. Seemed to be about our best option last time I was here. Even though last time I was here, this tactic didn't quite work out. I did get a lot of bites. Oh shit. First cast bite. We just need to get on the damn board. That's the main goal currently, and then we'll worry about the rest later, like wipers and walleyes. One way or another, we should be able to catch a few fish here. Even though the water temps are still pretty frigid here, we still got ice on that little puddle, so ain't gonna be an easy task, but it is a doable task. Now we just gotta do it. I know it's super inspirational, but it's the easiest way to describe it. No, it's not bad. Whatever that is ain't terrible. Ah, son of a bitch. Snagged a little river carp sucker on the jig head crawler. Sorry, bud. I'd use you as bait, but I didn't catch you legally. So you get to live. Maybe all the fish I was missing last time on this were just fish I was running into. That's definitely a bite. I doubt it though. I think I was getting bites on this last time, and a lot of them. It looked like it was like in the process of swallowing it to its asshole, but I guess I was wrong. Could have just left it. That's all right though. We hooked a fish. Guess we still didn't touch a fish, but we hooked a fish, and yeah. Now we just need to hook a fish in the mouth. Doesn't seem like that hard of a task, but have I mentioned the water's cold? Yes, I believe I have. But we'll keep doing this for a while and see where that gets us, and then maybe have to think of something else to do. I'm getting bites. A lot of bites, really. Things are looking up. Not much up, but up. Got something. I don't know what it is, but it's bigger. What are you? Is that a wiper? Is that a wiper? I think it's a wiper. It is a wiper. Yes! Yeah. Oh, sweet baby Jeebus, the thing I wanted. I had something else for a second. Let's get the wiper on shore. Badass. Let's see if we still got this fish. Nope, lost this fish, but we did it, boys and girls. We did it. Last time we came here, we were going for wipers. Didn't get a wiper. This time we came here going for just about anything. Got a wiper. Hill. Yes. Spot never lets me down. Well, I guess I can't say never, but rarely does this spot ever let me down, so glad we came. No, it's repetitive. It's all holy hell, but I don't really care. I just wanted to catch some open water fish before we left. And I got one, and it's one of my favorite fish ever. Actually, it might be my #1 spot. Wipers might have passed flatheads. Not quite sure though, not quite sure. Alrighty, didn't take long at spot number 72 of the day, but yeah. Fish #1 on the target list, a dirty old wiper. Jighead nightcrawler came through. Been getting some decent bites on it, running into some stuff somehow, but yeah, 2 or 3 casts in, jighead crawler, dirty old wipey dipey. Let's get them back. They're very special to me. I love them very much. And yeah, he's not giant, but definitely the target species. And if there's one here, you know what that means. It's probably more than one. Pow. All right, Mr. Wipey. I'm so grateful to have caught you. There you go. Right back where you came from, little bud. Right back where you came from. And he's swimming back to the falls. Not surprised. They like current. Hell yes. Hells to the yes. Get the bottom rig back out. It's getting hit constantly. And I hooked whatever was biting it. I just did it with my left hand and one-handed, so it didn't quite work out, but I hooked something on this, so that's a plus. The creek fishing is even weird right now, which is surprising. Most of the time it's pretty consistent, but we haven't got much rain, so most of the spots that I normally fish are just like super shallow little shit puddles, and the water's pretty clear because it hasn't rained much, and you can see the bottom and you can't see any fish. I think that first spot that I went to, I mean, it had some depth. Not really much different than this. This isn't quite as clear, and this is a little bit deeper and a little bigger, but that other spot should have had some fish, but I legitimately think that there was no fish there. Maybe it's just because I suck, but I'm pretty sure there was just no fish there. Definitely fish here though, boys and girls. Let's get a little bit bigger crawler on there, start getting it to dangle down there, and yeah, get it back out. I knew this I never use a jig head and crawler at spots like this. I probably should, but last time towards the end of the trip, I thought about trying this and I missed like 5 fish pretty quickly. So I knew it had potential to work, just didn't quite execute last time. So snagged a carp sucker and caught a wipey dipey. Past 10 minutes have been better than the last 2.5 hours. Pretty stoked about it if you can't tell. Pretty stoked. But the wipers like to group up big time. So if there's one here, there's probably more than one. So hopefully you can find it, maybe a walleye. I got a tape measure. If I catch a keeper, I might eat it. And yeah, that's what we're doing for now, boys and girls. This is what we're doing for now. A couple more fish here, and that was a fish. I don't think it ate it though. I think I ran into another something or other. Maybe not though, who knows? Who the F knows? I do know I didn't like that cast, so I'm gonna recast. Didn't really like that one either, but we'll make that one work. All right, let's see if we can crank a few more and get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. What do I got this time? Definitely big. Something just hit the other pole too. I ain't too worried about losing this fish. I think it's another snagged something or other. We're just gonna kind of horse him. Just drifting along and felt some weight. Oh, geez. Is that a blue cat? That's a giant channel. I think it might be a blue cat. There's no way it's a blue cat. Did it eat it? I don't think it even ate it. Is this the same catfish from last time? Well, it's clear that these fish are cold. This dude had a damn night crawler floating right past his head and pretty much just ignored it. That's bigger than the last one, I think. Well, I actually think this is the same catfish as last time. Last time I hooked it in the mouth though, but same catfish, missing half a whisker. He's bigger than I remembered. He ain't bad, a 5-pounder. But shows you how cold the water is. The damn night crawler's floating past his face, and instead of eating it, he just lays there. So, once again, not the gamiest catch, but we did catch the wiper. He was actually even hooked outside the mouth too. I could barely open his mouth when I tried picking him up. Lock jaw. Winter Creek lockjaw. All right, bud, I missed you. It's good seeing you again. Sorry it had to happen on these terms, but good seeing you again regardless. Glad you're still here, glad you're still alive. Stuff and things. Pow, kinda. Alrighty, well, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. We ended up landing a few fish. We ended up getting some tugs, and that is definitely our drug. Or whatever the hell people say. And actually, like I already said, there's ice over there, so we pretty much were gonna take what we could get, and on the top of that list was wiper, and that's the only fish we hooked close to the mouth, so I count it as victory. Ice fishing stuff coming up, hopefully. I mean, who knows, maybe we won't catch shit, but yeah, should be pretty fun, pretty excited about it. I gotta go round up all my shit. It's just that time of the year, and I'm always behind schedule. Most people like get all their ice fishing stuff ready like beforehand, but no, I'm gonna do it the day before. We'll make it work, but the hell was that noise? There's literally chunks of ice going over the spillway right now. There's ice up top and there's ice falling down. So yeah, we're lucky we caught anything. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. This might be close to the end of the Spillway Creek stuff for this year, but who knows? I still have to come back home from ice fishing and still have to figure out how to catch fish so I don't start twitching. So I guess like this video. I already said that, I think. All right, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.